I'm hopping with joy. Aussie Ark and the University of Newcastle are collaborating on the nation's first ever breeding and rewilding program for the endangered Littlejohn'S tree frog. This beautiful amphibian has a very small home range, mostly within the Sydney Basin of New South Wales. They live in the upper reaches of permanent streams and swamps, hunting for insects in the bush. Sadly, they face extinction in the wild, mostly due to habitat loss, water contamination, and the deadly chytrid fungus that's wiping out frogs worldwide. Aussie Ark is determined to stop that trajectory and ensure this iconic species has a future. Our commitment took a massive leap this spring when we welcomed 29 Littlejohn'S tree frogs to the Conservation Ark facility.
We're so excited. You guys excited?
Yeah. So excited.
We can't wait to breed these little frogs.
These frogs were hand-delivered by the University of Newcastle researchers who have been monitoring and breeding this species for months.
So us at the University of Newcastle are forming this partnership with Aussie Ark to help save Littlejohn'S tree frog and do some captive breeding and genetic rescue. This is the first time this species has been bred and rewilded, so it's a national first program for this threatened species. We're very happy to be partnering with Aussie Ark. We know they're experts at breeding endangered species. They're going to help us breed this species and hopefully have lots of success making new little baby tree frogs that we can use to increase the genetic diversity of this species and hopefully boost those wild populations and help this frog to thrive.
The frogs we received are a mix of wild origin and captive bred animals. Their DNA is important, as they originate from 3 different locations in New South Wales, ranging from the Wattagans to southern Sydney. They are a mix of ages, consisting of 13 males and 16 females. It was very special for Conservation Manager Hayley Shute and Conservation Ark Rangers Caitlin and Ruby to welcome the frogs into our freshly prepared and specialised aquaria. The frogs hopped to it without hesitation and seemed instantly content in their new homes. I love the Littlejohn'S tree frog. They are so calm, confident and aesthetically just beautiful. We want to make more of them, and with our great mix of males and females, we're confident that we can do it. Unlike most Australian tree frogs, the Littlejohn'S mostly breed in winter, so they've got lots of time to get acquainted. Go frogs! As part of this nation-first breeding program, Aussie Ark and the University of Newcastle will one day return captive-born frogs back to their native home range to help support the threatened wild populations. This project is a wonderful example of conservation and academic organisations working together to benefit Australian threatened species. By combining our unique skill sets and drawing on our collective strength, we are determined to secure a brighter future for animals which would otherwise face extermination in the wild.
Frogs are an important food source for other animals and they help regulate insect populations. So just keeping our frog populations in check is really good for keeping our forests in check.
Please help Aussie Ark give the Littlejohn'S tree frog a big leg up, saving it from extinction by donating now at aussieark.org.au.